What you're watching is a stunning and yet absurd sight on our southern border. That is El Paso, Texas. Video from overnight. Droves of people rushing our southern border. It's just the latest example of the chaos down there, prompting a major reversal on behalf of the president and the White House. That's where we start today. I'm Bill Hemmer. Dana's got the day off today, but our friend and colleague, Smitty, got the early alarm today.
It is always good to start a day with you.
Right on. Thank you, Sandra.
Good to be with you,
Nice
Bill.
to see you, too.
Nice to be with all of you. I'm Sandra Smith. This is America's Newsroom. Those images continue to show the urgency at the border. This migrant crisis prompting President Biden to resume construction of the border wall. The Department of Homeland Security is fast-tracking 20 miles of new barrier. DHS Chief Alejandro Mayorkas says the need for it is acute and immediate, and he's waiving more than 24 federal laws to get it done.
So it's happening in Starr County, Texas, part of the Rio Grande sector, which has seen nearly 250,000 crossings this year alone. It's gotten so bad, the president apparently willing to break a key promise that he made to the left in 2020.
Trump campaigned on build that wall. Are you willing to tear that wall down?
No, there will not be another foot of wall constructed in my administration.
All those people are seeking asylum. They deserve to be heard. That's who we are. We're a nation that says if you want to flee and you're fleeing oppression, you should come.
We've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I don't understand the point that you're making. I'm not discounting the importance of the border.
Well, the decision comes after a record month at the border, 260,000 illegal crossings, the surge overwhelming towns and eating up resources, and it shows no sign of slowing. Jeff Paul reporting live from Eagle Pass, Texas for us this morning, another epicenter of this crisis. What are you seeing there, Jeff?
Well, yeah, Sandra, the group of 300 we saw cross here at Eagle Pass, Texas yesterday is just a drop in the bucket compared to the thousands who are crossing the U.S.-Mexico border on a daily basis. And that is in part why the Biden administration is now going to waive 26 federal laws to restart border wall construction it had previously stopped. Now, that was back in January of 2021. The Biden administration at the time called a massive border wall, quote, not a serious policy solution. But now, roughly 20 miles are going to be constructed in the Rio Grande Valley in South Texas. We should note the Trump administration built around 450 miles of barriers along the southern border between 2017 and 2021. Now, environmental groups are opposed to the new construction, saying it'll impact ecosystems and wildlife in that very area. But when you talk with folks who call the Rio Grande Valley home and have been dealing with the flow of migrants and crossings for years, they have long been frustrated that more hasn't been done.
And it's crazy down here. I mean, we're back to numbers that we were seeing in May. It is catastrophic. It is unreal. And it's a travesty. It's a humanitarian crisis at its best. And we have folks that we are supposed to call leaders. They don't even deserve that title anymore.
Now, this is new video emerging this morning from the Mexican side of the border, just across from El Paso, Texas. It appears this is a crowd of migrants and their reaction to just arriving on that side of the U.S.-Mexico border. We have reached out to the CBP for comment and are waiting to hear back from them. We're also tracking a hearing that's going on right now regarding the legality of the river buoys that Texas Governor Greg Abbott had installed right here in Eagle Pass. Sandra?
What a development. Jeff Paul, thank you so much.